Hi beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are watching for the very first time, hi, my name is Princess, and on this channel we'll talk about fragrances, body care and lifestyle. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. Thank you for your support. I really do appreciate it. And if you have not subscribed, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, share and drop a comment below. In today's video, I would like to talk about tips on how to make your fragrances last more than usual. If this is the kind of video you like to see, then let's get right into the video. The first tip I would like to talk about on how to make your fragrances last long is having a proper bath. You can't be masking down some odors with fragrances. You need to have a proper bath. You need to have a proper shower, scrub your body, um, use proper body wash. Probably if you have an unscented body wash or you have a scent profile you want to create and you want to use some kind of scented body wash, then you can actually do that. Then you want to also incorporate probably like shower oil into your bathing routine. This also helps with moisturizing your body. And the second tip is you using a scented or unscented body lotion. If you have some kind of scent profile you want to create, then you might want to use like a scented body lotion. Whereas if you don't have any scented body lotion or you don't have like any scent profile you want to create for the day, then you might just want to go for something that is just neutral, like a normal body lotion. After leaving the shower, you really want to just pat your skin gently, not too dry, so that when you apply your lotions, they actually stick to your skin. The body lotion that I like to use if I'm not creating any scent profile is this HEOS Shea Better body lotion. I think this is my second time of showing it here. So anytime I just don't have any scent profile I want to create in particular, I just like to use this body lotion, which really works well and help with moisturizing my skin. It helps to lock in moisture in my body and gives me this soothing feeling that I actually like. So if you can get this, then you might want to try it out and see if it works for you. The next tip is do not rub your wrists together. Some people after spraying their wrists, they like to just rub together. I'm not going to advise that. And some people also advise dabbing. I don't do that as well, but I like to spray my wrist individually, which really works well for me. So if dabbing works for you, then fine. But I like to spray individually. You might want to try that out and see if it's a game changer for you as well. The next tip is getting an hair fragrance or an hair perfume. I know hair perfume might actually be a little bit pricey. I've seen hair perfume cost like 60,000, 90,000 for just 30 ml. So you might want to just use some body mist created as hair perfume. There are some body mist actually work as hair mist as well. So you might want to also use that. And if you can afford hair perfumes or hair fragrances, then you can also use that. They also help hold on to those fragrances and help you um, to they help project that fragrances that when you walk past someone, they can easily smell you and compliment what you're wearing as well. So you might actually want to incorporate that into your routine, getting an hair fragrance or hair perfume. The next point that I want to talk about is something that I cannot overemphasize enough. Use the right amount of fragrances. Stop mincing your fragrances. You bought this fragrance with your money just to smell good, then stop mincing it. I'm not saying you should spray um your your beast mode fragrances like generously. You want to actually overspray the weak fragrances compared to the beast mode fragrances, because you want to tell me that it's the same way that you spray Facaro's Gold that you spray Oud Bouquet by Lancome. There are two different things. Oud Bouquet by Lancome, if you're an oversprayer, I don't think you ever want to do more than 5 spray. I think that's even too much. So doing 5 spray of Oud Bouquet Lancome, I think is just normal. Like it's just okay. But doing 5 spray of Facaro's Gold, I really don't think it's enough. So you want to just use the right amount of fragrances so people can smell you and so that your fragrance will last long as well. You just don't want your fragrance to just evaporate into the thin air just like that. The next point is moisturizing your pulse points. I like to moisturize my pulse points, then apply my fragrances after that, and it helps project my fragrances very well, especially some parts like this that when people argue, they tend to just, go to that side and they can smell you from there. And from there, they compliment you. I like to moisturize with this body oil. And if you have Vaseline or if you have some body butter, there's some thick body butter that you might want to use on your pores points alone. Sometimes I just use this all over my skin. Why I use my body butter on just my pores points, and I don't use the two of them together because my body butter is very thick. So I just rub on my pores points and I apply my fragrances, and it helps to hold on to my fragrances. Like, you don't want to just apply fragrances on ashy skin. There's nothing that your fragrance will hold on to, and this will make your fragrance to fade away quickly. So you want to moisturize your skin properly so you can get your desired effect. The next tip is customizing your own scent profile. You might want to customize your own unique scent profile by layering and experimenting with fragrances, layering different fragrances. And sometimes I used to check for notes. If there are similar notes to some fragrances that I want to wear, then I might just, and I have a mist that work with it, I might just use the mist together. And if I have fragrances that work, like they share the same notes, I like to pair them together. And there are sometimes I just experiment and use different fragrances and they really work well. But you really want to start by applying your heavy fragrance, then um, applying your weaker or lighter fragrances, because you don't want the heavy fragrance to mask down the weaker or the lighter one. So yeah, that is how to create a unique scent profile for yourself. Next tip is do not spray in the hair and walk past it. Oh my god, this is just so funny. People that do this, they need to get arrested. Because why will you spray? Why will you spray your fragrance all in the name of mincing your fragrance? Like, you don't want it to get finished quickly. Please use this fragrance. Like, use it. Don't forget that these fragrances, they have their own shelf life. That if you don't use them, or if you don't even store your fragrances properly, they might just wear off quickly, and the fragrance that you have been mincing, they end up getting wasted. So some people, when I see them like just spraying in the hair and walking through it, I'm like, what are you doing? It doesn't make any sense. So please don't do that. Like, you spraying in the hair and walking through it, like, that's just so funny. So please, if you are that kind of person that do this, deviate from the habit. So if you're doing this, your fragrance will not last long. The next tip is storing your fragrances in a very good place, like taking them away from sunlight. Don't put your fragrance in the bathroom. Store them in a very place, cool, dry place. Store them there so that they don't wear off quickly. Carry them away from that sunlight. It's not good for the shelf life of those fragrances, so that they don't get wear off quickly. You just spray some fragrances that are heavy eaters, and you realize that they're just there. They don't perform very well anymore. That means they're actually like expiring. So you really don't want and that is why I advise you to use your fragrances. Like, you use them. If you have not been using your fragrances and you're watching this video today, use your fragrances. Use your expensive fragrances. I used to be guilty of this, whereby I even have fragrances that I keep separately for important occasions. But now I wear my fragrances to anywhere I want to wear them to, be it designer, the cheap ones, the affordable ones, the body mist, I wear them. The next tip is also for you to spray on your clothes. Spray your fragrances on your clothes. They also help to hold your fragrances. It also helps to project your fragrances. It also help you to hold your fragrances and make it to last long. There's some fragrances whereby you spray your clothes and the next day they still smell on your clothes. This help you to get compliments as well. This help you to whenever people come close to you, they can easily smell you. So spray on your clothes, not just on your skin alone. Your clothes also need those perfumes. And the last tip is carry a decant around. If you have a bigger perfume bottle, you don't want to carry that in your bag, your small purse, you don't want to carry that. But if you have a decant, you can carry that around. There's a way I do my decant. I use syringe, but I don't use the needle. I just remove the top of my fragrance, and I just use that syringe to draw some up. And I have this little spray bottle that I use. It comes as a gift from my vendor. So they used to put some fragrance sample in it for me. So that's what I use, and it's actually a good one. So this is the decant bottle that I'm talking about. So if you have this bottle, you have this, then you can just use the method that I have said. Carrying a decant of your fragrance can be a lifesaver if you just want to top up your fragrances. If you think you can't smell them anymore and you want to refresh your fragrance, then you can just, just spray all over again, and they still smell good. Like, they still help you smell good. And that brings us to the end of this whole video. If you find this video helpful, if you find any of these tips helpful, and you feel like you want to try any of it, or if there's any addition you want to add, please put it in the comment section and let's interact. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed, like, share, and drop a comment down below. So I'll see you in my next video. And that brings us to the end of this whole video. If you find any of these tips helpful, or if you want to try any of them, or if you've tried any of them and they work out perfectly for you, please leave a comment down below. Or if you have any suggestion, any addition you want to add, please leave a comment down below. And if you have not subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like and share to your friends that will be interested in seeing this kind of content. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.